All right, you guys, here we are continuing on with the September 2024 reading. All right, we're going to roll the Astro Dice, see who we're reading for. I'm going to be utilizing the energy of the Radiant Radiate Tarot deck, and then we're looking at the Chinese elements. All right, we'll pull a crystal at the end to find out what crystal is the best one to use. We're also going to be going over all of the transits pertaining to all 12 houses with whatever sign that I pull. All right, so let's get right into it. Let me roll the Astro Dice. It's giving Cancer in the 10th house with Libra South Node energy. All right. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Libra, Cancer in the 10th. Interesting. Pertaining to career here, South Node energy. It could be karmic challenges, past life issues, and or some sort of natural gift that you'll be tapping into here. Coming up in September 2024. Let's get into it. 1 second. I'm going to adjust you guys so I can take my charger out. There we go. All right, let's get into it. What's going on here for Libra? All right, something's going to be picking up in energy really, really quickly. With the Eight of Wands energy here. What is this all about? Have you been on vacation and now you're getting ready to start traveling again? That's interesting. Okay. Something new is coming in for you. I feel like it's time that you go after something that requires you to travel somewhere else. Okay, I don't know what this whole traveling thing is about, but I'm getting it twice with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords. It's time for you to travel. There's an opportunity coming up for you to travel. You've been on vacation for more than long enough here. All right. And I'm seeing that overall, this Nine of Wands is asking for you to be optimistic about this opportunity that's being presented here. All right. What's happening? Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Hierophant. I feel like you, Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're being seen here as highly favored is what I want to call it. Okay. Nine of Cups is giving me like there's this heavy spiritual sense to you, all right? Where it's like you're able to balance both, your practical life, your emotional life here, and it's more so time for you to get into something that's going to help you continue to grow. All right, the Queen of Pentacles in the position of the past is almost as if you were heading directly into pre-empress status. I don't see it here yet, but I'm getting that energy overall. All right, so things are looking up on the up and up for you is what I feel. Let's see. It's definitely pertaining to career. I feel like you have this ability to be very quick-witted, all right, to be able to adapt to many changes as you go through transformation after transformation in your life. And this can just be within the energy. Every time something shifts into something new, you're ready for it. You know what I mean? That's what it's kind of giving me here. And you're being seen because of that. Like you're being watched and how you accelerate very quickly. Whereas, the challenge may have been for you to just take a step back and chill out for a second and go on vacation, take a break, all right, and heal more so from the past. This could be like healing your body, healing your mind, healing your heart space, whatever it may have been, and which puts you in that Four of Swords energy. Obviously, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, so it's almost like if you had to sit down for a second, contemplate on what that did for you here, and now that you see the truth about it, Ace of Swords, you're able to accept a new opportunity that's meant to present itself overall. Okay. Now, what is this energy? I'm not sure. There was something that was pertaining to a wish fulfillment for you where when you were trapped in your head about it, consistently thinking about it, staying up all night thinking about it. Is this going to come through for me? Am I actually going to be open to this when it arrives? That type of thing. All right. Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. Yeah. So what happened here was there was a sense of elevation. You went from the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, and you're more so celebrating at this time. All right. The Eight of Cups can just speak about you getting ready to leave home and travel. Okay. Where is it? Travel, travel, travel is what I see here. Lots of traveling for you. All right. Like you're on your way. Somewhere you're going. All right. You're not staying behind. All right. If you are trying to do that, stop trying to fight it. Because look what you're doing here. That's what's keeping you stuck. And it's overall like you should have overcome this Three of Swords already. That's what the whole healing process was for. See what I'm saying? There's an ending to that chapter now. Whereas you're supposed to be stepping into a position of reaping the fruits of your own labor. Maybe you started your own business recently, and this is going to be shocking to you when you're being accepted as, making progress on this specific journey here that you've been on. It is spiritually protected, even if it doesn't feel like it. Things are going to be moving pretty damn slowly here. All right, but stay open to it. All right, within the heart space. Get creative. Overall, continue to push forward. I've been seeing all the pages come out today. The Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. They're all here. All right. So these are new beginnings. This is asking for you to get interested in what you're doing. Continue to push forward. All right, you guys. It's giving me you're ready. You ended a specific chapter. Now you're ready for the next. Okay. I'm seeing the transit Mars and Gemini be of significance. We're going to speak about that in a second when we get to the transits. I'm seeing Scorpio's energy here. What else do I see? Taurus heavy, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, Venus and Virgo transit is here. All right, that full moon in Aquarius on the 19th of August could have been of significance for you specifically, Libra, where that's your fifth house energy. All right, you're healing more so. Jupiter and Gemini's transits of significance as well. I see you being seen. All right, being offered new things and being told that you need to travel. Big deal for Libra. Okay. Now, what's going on with this energy? Let's find out. Let's get into the Chinese elements. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button as you guys are coming in. All right. I've completed Capricorn, Taurus. I'm on Libra. Pisces is also completed. All right. By the end of today, you guys should be able to find all of those in the playlist for September 2024 as I continue to get them done. I'm going to try to complete them all by the 1st. All right. What do we have here for the sign of Libra? Okay, I'll take it. All right, time to embrace change, experience the greatest of love. All right, I got the fire monkey here with the metal ox number 33 and 38. So this is what they look like. All right, embracing change and experience the greatest love. Okay. I feel like you have a spiritual connection here as well. Okay. I'm seeing the bull here, which is also associated to Taurus. You and Taurus are both ruled by Venus. Okay. And Venus in Virgo at this time for you, specifically Libra, that's 12th house energy. Okay. Venus in the 12th house is typically exalted there. All right. Venus loves to be in Pisces house because it's able to get creative and utilize the imagination. All right. Let's see what's going on here. What's this all about? Something about speaking your truth with this water bird energy here. Maybe this has to do with love. Embracing change and love. Cancer in the 10th house. It's giving me career. And where the changes that were happening for you more so was leading you towards your North Node energy, which is going to be possibly in the fourth house of home and comfort and all that good stuff. But now I'm seeing where Libra, the South Node's in your energy, your opposing energy is the North Node energy in your seventh house. So definitely relationships and love could be of significance. All right, let's pull your chart real quick just so I have it up and ready. Okay. All right, let's get into the fire monkey, number 33. All right, I got to read these guys out because they're giving more insight on this one specifically. All right, 33, fire monkey, time to embrace change. The fire monkey pillar points to instability in your current situation. With fire sitting on top of metal, the element of the monkey, yang fire, like the sun, is inclusive and unconditional in shining its light. Like a wildfire, it can also burn everything in the path in a short time. The monkey is loyal, dedicated, and willing to risk it all to defend the truth, but also quickly to let go of what doesn't serve. As a yang metal sign, the monkey doesn't hold on or do anything halfway. He either commits fully or leaves swiftly. This card signifies a complete change in your situation. You've reached a crossroads. There's no turning back and you're anxious for change, but which way should you go? One path liberates you while the other requires you to give it your all. Don't overthink. Take a cue from your yang fire in the heavenly frequency and let the heart lead the way. This is this is a make it or break it time. You're ready to start a new phase and leave the status quo. Trust that once you've made your decision, it's for the best. Relief is coming. It's time to take risk and embrace the new. So your message from heaven with the fire monkey is fire element emphasizes heart-based decisions. Choose your action from a place of love and joy. Feel instead of thinking and honor what excites your heart. The message from earth says metal cuts and clears the path while hidden yang earth and yang water in the monkey add dedication and forcefulness. Release your attachments to the past to welcome the future. All right, so there could be definitely things that you are wanting to hold on to that are meant to be released at this time. All right, so let's look at the metal ox with number 38. Here we go. All right, the metal ox says, experience the greatest love. The metal ox pillar encourages you to believe in the power of love, whether it's self love, family love, romantic love, or love for all beings. Love in its pure form carries one of the highest frequencies that can help heal our pains and ultimately lead to inner joy. This card is an invitation to tune into that high frequency and experience love that comes from within. Start practicing loving kindness towards yourself to align with the love energy and allow your inner light to emerge. Metal is the element associated with the planet Venus. As a symbol of the goddess energy, Venus is beautiful, enchanting, and powerful. She knows when it's time to turn on the charm and when it's time to replenish and heal. The deeply spiritual, patient ox is a yin earth sign associated with Mother Earth and is always in tune with what her body needs. Hidden yin metal in the ox inspires us to shine our best, while hidden yin water reminds us that there is more wisdom when we look deeper within. In the beloved Chinese folktale, the cowherd and the weaver girl, cosmic fairy Xenu comes down to earth and marries a cowherd, Niu Lang. So that's giving me this depiction here. When the goddess of heaven separates her from her lover, heartbroken Xenu becomes the star Vega, one of the most significant stars in Taoism, while Niu Lang transforms into the star Altair. Altair? On the other side of the Milky Way, the great love is celebrated once a year in the seventh day of the seventh lunar month, when both stars are finally together for one night. High in the night sky, the tale serves as a reminder that love is the most powerful force and cultivating it starts from within. This is giving me where Venus is stepping into its domicile in Libra, which is technically the seventh, you know, lunar month, is what I want to say, or the lunar astrological like placement for it. It's in its domicile energy there, is what I mean. All right, so message from heaven, like a mirror. Message from heaven, like a mirror, yin metal reflects what is. Honor the beauty that you see in the mirror. All right, and the message from earth says hidden yin metal and yin water in the ox represent inner beauty and wisdom. Take time to nurture your spirit with self-love and self-care and to cultivate these hidden gems. All right, so it's time to embrace change around you. All right, this could be self-love, love with others, but this is supposed to be part of your experience to experience the greatest love, all right, overall. And I'm telling you, I was feeling a heavy sense on Venus's energy overall. So Venus stepping into its domicile is going to be significant for you because it's stepping into your house, all right? It's going to be pretty powerful there with your appearance, all right? You're going to feel loving and beautiful and like, you know, full of love to be able to give out to others is what I feel this is going to be for you, okay? Let's see. Let's go over some of the transits here, and then we'll pull some energy on these cards. We have Juno that's currently right now in Libra, which is the asteroid of marriage and partnerships. It's here with Lilith in Libra, which is an asteroid that speaks about power, vengeance, and revenge. And it's sitting here as well with the South Node in Libra. This is the heavy placement for you overall coming up to September because Venus is going to be more so in your sign for most of the month. South Node, you're still experiencing those changes that need to happen overall, presenting yourself out to other people, how you're supposed to be open to marriage and partnerships at this time. But you're coming off so powerful, is what I feel in your energy. Okay. It could be that you're completely balanced overall because you are, you know, the sign of the scales. Now, when the new moon solar eclipse happens, where we go over all of this energy that changes for you in September, there's going to be a new you that takes off, right? And this happens on October 2nd. So what does that mean for you? It's like, how do you want to face the world? How do you want to interact with others face to face? It's kind of how it's given it to me. All right, there's a lot going on that you're going to more so be open to partnering with other people, committing to new things, having this more so powerful energy come out of who the hell you are today and how you want to present yourself. That's what it's given. All right. Scorpio in the second house for you. This is the house of money, values, and possessions. Palace is in Scorpio. It's been here for a while now. It actually retrograded back in your second house. So there was a review here, you gaining wisdom and knowledge about how to either make, save, or spend money. All right. How something was of value to you and how you can, you know, hold on to a specific possession that you felt was of significance and learning about everything that you could about that. Now, with Palace moving into Sagittarius, which is your third house on September 8th, this is giving a shift in your energy and how to utilize that wisdom and that knowledge pertaining to what you value and how to communicate that out to other people. Okay. First quarter moon happens in Sagittarius 3 days after. Is it 3 days? More so. Yeah, about 3 to 4 days after this Palace and Sagittarius energy steps in. All right. So where you're going to have Palace and the first quarter moon in Sagittarius happening for you is going to be in the house of communication. And whatever you set your intention on with this new moon in Virgo, which technically happens in your 12th house, Libra, is where something is supposed to take off. Whether it's like you utilizing your imagination to do something inspiring, something creative, and all the knowledge that you've been building on whatever it is that you truly value here, you're moving into how to bring that out into the open, possibly present something out in a communicative way, sharing your ideas with a group of people. This could be you doing like some sort of research project and socializing with people about it. Okay. Capricorn in the fourth house, house of home, comfort, divine feminine energies. I'm seeing this is currently in retrograde right now, but it's going direct overall. This is all about parenting, nurturing, agriculture, self-care. All right. So you'll find that in the house of home, comfort, and your, you know, inner healing, there's a lot that you have a lot to take care of here. You have to nurture yourself. You have to feed yourself properly. You have to maintain a very comfortable home environment so that you can feel that your self-care is up to par. All right. We're looking at Aquarius in the fifth house, which is where Pluto is retrograding at this time. It's going to retrograde back into your fourth house in Capricorn on September 1st. So directly heading into September, there's going to be two major transits for you. And that's going to be in your eighth house as well as moving into your fourth house. Both of these houses are ruled by water energy. So this can be definitely heavy in the emotional state for you. But remaining more so like self-care is going to help you tap into these emotional feelings and not be afraid to face the fears that you have to confront more so. All right. So Pluto in Aquarius has been changing what your fifth house energy looks like. This could be love affairs, something that you find pleasurable, your creativity, how to self-express, children, if it involves anything pertaining to your happiness. This is what's been more so, I don't want to say destructing, but transforming in the energy of your fifth house. All right. So when it moves back into Aquarius, like Pluto will go in September 1st all the way up to November 19th. It will go direct in Capricorn on October 11th, and then it will head back into Aquarius on November 19th. These are going to be areas where you're seeing a shift in between the fourth and the fifth houses for you. What feels comfortable, what you want to go after pertaining to your happiness. You might want to do something from home that brings in happiness. I don't know what that is, all right? But be open to love affairs, be open to having more fun with children, be open to doing more pleasurable things. If you feel down and out for whatever reason, of any other areas that are happening in your chart, this is going to transform what your life looks like and how that happiness is meant to be brought in. Be open to self-expressing, though. All right. So Pisces in your sixth house is the most significant placement for this month, is where the full moon lunar eclipse happens in Pisces on September 17th. We already know that Saturn and Neptune are both in retrograde. This is going to be happening with the harvest moon. The harvest moon happens exactly when we're about to align with the energy of the fall equinox. All right. So this is where psychic abilities are going to be heightened. Your intuition is going to be on point. You could be definitely tapping into mind, body, spirit, remaining in equilibrium, putting in lots of hard work, remaining on a day-to-day routine. This could be more so eating healthy, sleeping healthy. You know, it's giving me exercise and the whole deal. All right. Just getting yourself associating more with like coworkers, whatever that may be. All right. Saturn in Pisces is going to quintile Uranus in Taurus on September 20th. Let me just pull this in your chart real quick. So what happens here is that you have these two planetary aspects that fall into two different elements and modalities, mutable water and fixed earth. And they're going to be on both occasions happening with a quintile and a semi-square. So one over to Uranus and the other over to Pluto. So this is going to involve your sixth house and your eighth house, as well as your fourth house and your sixth house. So home and career and transformation. All right. So this is giving me overall, like, you have to use the structure of Saturn in Pisces in order to accept the changes that are happening more so in the house of your of work and what that looks like, transforming with the eighth house, and then the home comfort area. All right. And how you could be receiving some sort of irritation from possibly like family members, that type of thing. All right. This is a heavy shift because it's all happening in between a week's time frame. All right. We got the solar eclipse happening on the 17th. We've got the quintile energy happening on the 20th. And then on the 25th, you're going to see the Pluto in Capricorn for you. That's going to semi-square over to Saturn and Pisces, which is, it's going to feel more so like tension. Okay. So this is like fourth house to sixth house. This could be family members not agreeing what you're doing for work, and or you utilizing what you do for work creatively and it working out for you in the transformational state, which is great, right? So that's what I see there. Aries in the seventh house. This is where I was speaking about the energy of your North Node being here. This is where Chiron is in retrograde, the wounded healer. So if you've gone through, let's say, a separation in a romantic relationship and someone that you've been with for a very long time, obviously it's going to, you know, have you with this core wound where if you have children involved, this is where you have to start being open up to what this new experience is like for you in the next 20 years, because Pluto's going to transform your fifth house. It's going to have to be where you possibly want to get into a new romantic relationship and you now have to associate yourself with involving your children in what that relationship is like. It's going to feel different. It's going to feel weird is what I feel. Okay. But it's part of your transformation with Uranus being in your eighth house. It's part of having to face those fears. And if you don't want to involve your children in a new relationship, this could be in business as well, right? Like having to step out of a different type of career and stepping into new. All right. And healing from what you used to do in the past. Maybe you absolutely love that. Maybe you were a teacher and now you have to go, you know, work in a hospital. I don't know. Okay. Because that's what's like called for in the energy at this time. But it's all for you to be led down the path of your divine life purpose. Okay. So once again, with Uranus being in Taurus here, retrograding on September 1st, there's going to be a review of your house of sex. All right. Deep emotional feelings, facing fears. This does have to do with other people's resources and finances. So you might feel that if you are codependently attached to someone, it might affect you in some way. Okay. What else did I want to say about Taurus's energy? Uranus is going to be moving into your ninth house in 2025. So if you have not gone through like a spiritual transformation, please get ready for it, because you might be feeling those energies as of right now with Mars and Gemini and Jupiter and Gemini being in your ninth house. This is a heavy pickup of energy where you want to be a bit impulsive and focusing more so on spirituality and finding something that you want to go back to school for. All right. You might want to be open to traveling at this time. This is what was coming through in the spread. All right. Mars and Jupiter are the only planets this year that have not gone in retrograde. Jupiter will go retrograde on October 9th, and Mars will retrograde in Leo first in December 6th, but it will retrograde back into Cancer, which Mars in Cancer is at its full. So you're going to feel more so uncomfortable with this transition happening because you might not be open to spirituality as of yet. You might feel that you're not sure what your belief system is. It doesn't matter. You're going to be guided, I feel, by those that are in higher power. All right. Um, let's see what else. Last quarter moon happens today, actually, in Gemini. All right, so there's going to be something that's released. It could be definitely pertaining to a philosophy that you have in life, whatever your belief system was and what you believe in now. There could be some sort of adjustments or changes happening there, or just something that you actually just want to release. All right, so as we saw Cancer coming up in the 10th house on the astro dice for you, it's showing your house of career, your public image, your professional aspirations, and tapping more so into a divine masculine energy. All right. And once Mars moves into Cancer on September 4th, you're going to see a shift in this energy where Mars in the 10th house is actually exalted. It's comfortable there. You're going to feel like you're driven, ambitious, and, you want to persevere in whatever it is that you do for your career. And it's going to be extremely heightened during September 7th through the 17th because Mars is going to be out of bounds. So anything pertaining to desire, drive, energy, sexuality, aggression, survival, animal instincts. All right. Everything's going to feel like it's out of control, stretched, or over the top. All right. So you're going to be more so like acting out of character when it comes to the energy here of your, what is this? In your 10th house. Okay. So last quarter moon is going to happen as well in Cancer. So from today's date, August 26th, to September 24th, you're going to see a shift in energy and things that you need to release pertaining to a belief system, anything that you no longer want to learn about in the 9th house. And then there's going to be something released in the energy of your career with Cancer being in the 10th. All right. So these two different areas with these last quarter moons, some sort of adjustment or releasing something that doesn't serve you. Let's just leave it at that. All right. So Leo in the 11th house, this is the house of companions. Mercury has been retrograded in Leo for a while. It actually went retrograde in Virgo first, which was in your 12th house, retrograded back into your 11th, and now it's going to go direct in 2 days on the 28th. All right. And it's going to go direct into Virgo on September 9th. From there, Mercury enters your sign in your first house on September 26th. So these are going to be 3 different areas that are affected this month for you. All right. So at the end of August, we're going to see Leo stepping into Virgo in the beginning of September, and then by the end of the month, we'll see it step into your first house. All right, 11th, 12th, and first house. So this could be communicating with groups of people, having to collaborate with, those that you work with, possibly. This could be if you're learning how to travel. This is like, getting online and finding ways of organizing, right? With groups of people, say you want to go like do a retreat or something on a spiritual journey and you're trying to heal, whatever that may be. You're more so like in between the energy of, do I really want to do this? Is my subconscious leading me in the right direction? Do I want to be inspiring to other people and actually take this leap of faith? The sun is shining right now in your 12th house. All right. So right now is like utilize your imagination to be able to create your reality. That's what this is. All right. Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality, is actually still there as well in Virgo. That it just stepped in a few days ago. I think it was like 2 days ago it stepped in. So you're going to see a shift in your energy overall. And like you're going to be inspired by something where you're like, your imagination is going to say, I can actually go do that. You know what I mean? Something like that. So Venus is in Virgo as well in your 12th house, which I said to you, it's pretty much, I like it there because Venus being in the 12th house, you can get creative and use your imagination on what it is that you want to build on. Venus and Virgo in tarot represents the energy of like the 9 of Pentacles, which we saw, which was like the card that was like pointing down at the bottom of the deck. There's something that's being heightened about this energy right now of significance. All right. What else did I want to say about Venus? Okay, Venus stepping in your first house on August 29th. So this is like right around the corner within the end of this week. All right. It's going to be where it's in your domicile. So you're going to find that you want to get beautified, right? You want to do your hair. You want to do your nails. You want to make sure your makeup looks amazing. Your clothing is great. When you present yourself out to the world, you look amazing. All eyes are on you, right? Then Venus steps into Scorpio, and Scorpio ends up being your second house once again. All right. which is not so bad of a placement. But again, Venus in Scorpio is at its detriment, right? It's not comfortable there. You may find that it's hard for you to make money, save money, spend money, whatever. All right. But Venus being in the second house, you have to remember it is part of Venus's energy. All right. So experience the greatest love is what's coming out and embracing the change that's happening here. So if you are releasing yourself from what no longer serves you, and it happens to be that in the eighth house is your transformation energy, all right, and you have to go through that because Uranus is in retrograde starting on September 1st, all right, it's going to be affecting what you do for work overall, all right, and how the home comfort energy is what that's going to look like, all right. I don't know how else to say it. Let's pull the spread on this before I get the crystal going. All right, so time to embrace change. I'm showing the monkey. Let me just pull these energies for you guys so I can share a little bit more information on this. Where's my characteristics of a monkey here? There we go. 1 second. Here it is. All right, so the monkey's characteristics are someone that is clever, skillful, intelligent, inventive, and original. Characteristics: deep thinkers, persistent, and stable for any type of career. So this is what I'm saying. Open yourself up to change. You might even, find something that you love to do that you didn't know you had interest in. All right. What's expected here is changes in technology and communication. All right. And the negative sides of this energy could be someone that's irritable, impetuous, and easily frustrated. So try not to get frustrated overall. All right. 4 of Wands. I'm seeing home. You're moving homes. That's what it is. It looks like you're moving, traveling, going, I don't know if this is going to be like you're leaving. You're out. You're gone. I feel like you're focusing more so on your creativity. All right, you birthing something new. You're like pre-empress status right now is what I see. All right, and you want to travel and be optimistic and just move into calmer shores within your own energy overall. All right, there could be a sense of completion around the home environment more so with the 4 of Wands being here. And that could feel like an actual celebration to you. All right, maybe you're moving in or somebody's moving out. That's been burdening your energy. I don't know. Okay. Let's look at the metal ox here as well. Let's pull some cards on this. Seeing the moon, Ace of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. That's interesting. 1 second. Let me pull the ox's energy because I know this is more so someone that's like dependable and loyal. Okay. Here it is. All right, so the ox represents someone that's diligent, dependable, strong, determined. Characteristics: hard workers, independent, and patient. Negative can be stubborn and slow paced. But what's expected is to persevere, leading to long-term outcomes. All right, so if it's looking for stability, it's asking you to start to collaborate with others. All right, that's what I'm seeing for you overall. 1 second. Let me run back to, yeah, I feel like that's what's being shown to you right now. Is the need to collaborate with others and open up your heart space more so through the energy of your emotional state, the moon. That's when you're going to run right into passion. I'm seeing sun at the bottom of the deck. So there's a need for balance here with these two coming out. Okay. This is good energy. It's not that it's bad for you. I just feel like that you have major changes coming up, especially because we've been dealing with this South Node in Libra for you for a very long time. But I feel like this is your time to liberate yourself and express yourself out to the world exactly who you want to be and how you want your overall life to look like, because you have this new moon solar eclipse coming up for you on October 2nd. Like this September energy for you is the shift that's going to change. All right. Pertaining to what next year will look like in 2025 when the North Node heads into Pisces, which is your 6th house, and then the South Node would be in your 12th. All right. So it's a matter of going after your divine life purpose and what you want to do for work and what you want your day-to-day routine to look like. All right. Let's pull the crystal. Let's see what's going on for Libra's energy. I'm feeling like you're not going to be so happy. I feel like I feel sad right now. And it feels like it's going to be completely different. Like you're not ready for this, but I feel like it's going to lead you towards your highest good. Okay. You have many things to release so that new things can come in and you can find balance in your life overall. And I'm feeling like there's going to be a separation in partnership and or a romantic relationship where children could possibly be involved as well. Okay. Orange sapphire, joy and sensuality, body love, and respecting your body. And then I'm seeing lapis lazuli with spiritual truth, meditation, and enlightenment, inner vision, unity, consciousness. So these two stones could be best stones used in the month of September for you, specifically Libra. All right, let's get into it. This book has general message, relationship message, prosperity message. So I'll read them all through and see what comes about. I'm seeing the energy of the sacral chakra overall, which has to do with like doing meditation work, yoga. All right, it can definitely speak about getting sexually involved and trying to get that area moving. Not that you have to do intercourse, but you know what I mean. Lapis lazuli. This is like the energy of the third eye chakra. Okay. So spiritual truth, meditation, and enlightenment. Some sort of like inner vision that you have in order to tap into consciousness. Like, that's what I'm getting. 41. 1 second. Okay. Just as healing crystals are of the earth, yet separate from it, we are part of Gaia, and the same water, minerals, and crystals are found within us as well as within the earth. Sometimes we can feel completely in our heads and out of touch with our bodies. But Orange Sapphire Spirit is here to remind us that our bodies will serve us throughout our lifetime. So treat yours lovingly. Nourish it with good foods from the earth and water that will replenish you. Wonder at your body's beauty and strength. Marvel at its ability to keep your heart beating and your lungs inhaling and exhaling without your conscious effort. Regardless of the flaws you think your body has, now is the time to pay attention to it and tend to it with love. The message of Orange Sapphire Spirit is to honor your body and experience miracles, the senses that distinguishes so many different scents, sounds, textures, and colors. Be fully present in your body today and observe what you experience and what your body has to tell you. Care for it and express gratitude to it, for it's through your body that your senses can experience pleasure. All right, so tap into that energy for a bit. I'm kind of feeling once again the energy of the sacral. All right, the relationship message with that stone says our interactions with others through technology can help us build the bonds of friendship, family, and romance. But Orange Sapphire Spirit appears when you need to get back into your body and connect with it physically so that you can express love in a tangible way. Hug someone, hold their hand, and explore the gifts of the senses with another. Listening to music together, cooking good food with each other, being in the same physical space. Ground your relationship in activities you do with each other today so that both can be reminded of the precious gift that is in the body and nourish your relationship to it. All right, so it's kind of giving me that unity of that masculine and feminine coming together with whatever it is for you that makes you feel happiness coming. All right, gives you a sense of good vibes. All right, prosperity message. You are more than just your thoughts and emotions. You are also your body, which is here to carry you through this experience of life on earth. Do you honor your body by devoting money to its care, or do you cheap out because you think it's frivolous or unimportant to tend to your physical being? Adornment isn't necessarily rooted in vanity. Caring for your hair, skin, body is a way to express love for yourself and this marvelous vehicle for your spirit that will take you from your first breath to your last. Today is a day for sensual pleasures and expressing love to your body. Put your money where your mouth is and take good care of it, whether it's attending to your health, showing your body lots of love so you feel good in your own skin. You guys, it has a heavy emphasis on Venus in Libra and what's coming up within the next week. All right. Orange sapphire is a very effective Orange sapphire is very effective in stimulating the second or sacral chakra. It can assist those who desire to experience the sensuality in life as well as get the creative juices flowing. It asks us to explore the world through our senses, silken fabrics, chocolate melting on the tongue, the feel of finger paints as we create on a canvas. Meditate with this crystal when you start to create a project or when you want to feel more sensual. All right, let's look at lapis lazuli. So that's giving me like Venus vibes overall. Now let's see what this lapis lazuli is all about. It says, what you seek is here. If you push aside the distractions and fears created by your ego and become silent, tune in and phone home to the conscious universe, the soul of all love, strength, and wisdom. The law of non-locality ensures that you can gain whatever you need that is hidden from you when your mind is in a non-ordinary state of thinking and perceiving. You can achieve this through the practice of meditation and prayer. Reconnect with the conscious universe now. That's the message of this crystal. You are overdue for a renewal of your spiritual alignment. Lapis Lazuli Spirit also brings a reminder that your mind is a microcosm of universal consciousness. You always have access to the conscious universe through the channel of your authentic self. Enlightenment comes when you go within and open to the light that is all around you and within you. Epiphanies abound once you quiet your chattering mind and tune into the higher mind, where ideas beyond your current grasp flow easily, ready for you to access them. All right, relationship message. All of us arose from the same liquid soup of potential when the earth began to take form, and you, like everyone, are made of the stuff of the stars. You are intermingled within the co creation of all of life, and Lapis Lazuli Spirit is here to remind you that you are never alone and you don't have to figure out this life stuff by yourself. Lapis Lazuli Spirit can help you learn through relationships with others and through tapping into the universe for higher wisdom and insights about those experiences. Sometimes it takes being around people with a different perspective to start a better understanding of yourself and what you most deeply value. Is someone in your life today gifting you with a new perspective and insight that can help you on your healing path? Look around, for the conscious universe wants you to experience enlightenment, not in the dark, repeating the same old patterns. Often, change agents are sent your way to encourage you to make the shift that you promised yourself you would make. Open up to the idea that allies can come in forms that you may have not expected. All right, your prosperity message. 1 second, because my cards fell. All right, I'll share this energy with you. We are one, unified in consciousness, always interconnected and always able to draw on the natural affluence we share. There is plenty to go around, which is what the conscious universe wants you to remember when Lapis Lazuli appears. If you're looking or if you're feeling disconnected from the conscious universe and its infinite abundance, you might find it's difficult to recognize the prosperity that is yours and the opportunities available to you dancing right before your eyes. Be still, meditate, and the conscious universe to be with you and heal your sense of scarcity, allowing you to remember you always have enough and are enough. Like rubbing a crayon over a piece of paper to reveal a leaf hidden beneath it, you can trust that by having a conversation with the conscious universe, you will experience revelations and recognize what's been there all along. Your natural state is to feel the wealth inherited in the conscious universe, created in a world lush with millions of species being all working together. Connect and remember, asking to be awakened out of our spiritual and amnesia. All right. So this crystal here says meditating with the stone allows us to connect with the sovereign within. It allows us to access to that part of us that knows and is willing to share knowledge and guide us, not to what we want, but what instead we need. All right. So I'm looking at the broader right down at the bottom of the deck and an awakening to the magic within, mystery and the synchronicities, and having help from unexpected sources. So for those that needed to hear this message, I'm pretty sure you're here today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Follow me over to the next September 2024 reading.